We are hitting chest and back today. Weird way to split up exercises, I know. It's like, who does chest and back on the same day? I do, motherfucker. There's a very specific reason that I do. It's because I'm not trying to grow my chest and back right now. My focus is arms. So I restructured my whole program a while back to emphasize arms. Now, I understand if you want to do like a full body, make everything like balanced out or whatever, round it all out, like you should separate chest and back to different days on the split. But when I was trying to balance my physique, looking in the mirror, like, what do I want to grow? What do I think needs more work? It was arms. Arms was lacking. Like, I was fine with my chest and back development. So I wanted to emphasize arms. So I restructured things. And for this chest and back day, we're going to start with a unilateral lat pull down. I got straps for that. And we're going to do a incline cable fly. Then we're going to do a unilateral seated row for the back. Also going to use the straps for that. Then we're going to do dips. And then we're going to do another couple of exercises supersetted, but it's not for growth. It's more for functionality and mobility. And that's going to be to superset back extensions with face pulls. And I'll explain more about that one when we get to it. But about 15 more seconds on here for the warm up. And we're going to get going. All right. Let's go. Get these bad boys on right here. Like, I have all the equipment. I got my straps. I got the weightlifting belt and whatever, right? But lately, this is the only piece of equipment that I've been using, that I've needed. That may change in the future. It totally can. But for now, it's all I need. So let's get going. Starting with the pull downs. Lat pull downs. There's plenty of variations on how to do that. But the one that I've been doing lately, the one that I prefer, has been with one arm, each side and one at a time. Let's go right here. Let's go up a little bit. There. We don't need this bar. Swap it out. Swappies. Do a quick warm up too. And I'm thinking we're gonna go to the 85 on this. We're gonna wrap the strap around. Lower it. And everything I'm doing, the reason I stand up for an extra couple seconds is to get a little bit more blood back into the arm, the hand, and all that. Four. Drop it one more. Get a little bit of blood flow back in here. And reset it. Other side now. Start a warm up. Then wrap it around. See, I do full range of motion, get to failure, hit a couple of lengthened partials. Because like you don't need to do the full range of motion to get stuff out of it. You can do like partials after you get failure to get more. It doesn't cost you anything. You're already there. There's no extra setup needed. All right. Last one for this. Donezo. Now, Incline Cable Flies. Probably gonna have to wait for this one. Because these people love these machines or whatever they are, the cables. Ooh-wee. Is that one over there open? Is that the one that was out of order before? Yeah, still out of order. How fucking long, bro? We're just now sitting and waiting. Love that. Love waiting. Isn't that the best? No, I get to practice my patience. That's something a lot of people don't have these days is patience. You need it. that right? Yeah. Okay. Let's. How are we gonna do this? Yeah. Let's do that. I don't know if I even need these straps anymore. Yeah, let's take them off. Oh shit! I need to get my. I'll be right back. Yeah, ideally you don't forget your keys in your phone case anywhere else. Yeah, let's do it. Straight up, just like fucking over here. People can walk through that. I don't care. They can get in the way of the camera. I'm not uptight about shit like that. I'm trying to get the perfect cut. That's something I need to work on too. Is my perfectionism. Perfectionism just gets in the way of progress. All right. How are we gonna do this? Yeah. Okay. 33. Let's do 33. I don't know if that was 6 or 8 with the two partials afterwards. I don't know. I think it was 8. I think it was 8. Anyways, drop, move on to the next. That was 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Other side now. And now the reason I do that thing with the fingers on top is so that I can feel the upper pec specifically, because that's what I'm targeting. Here's the upper pec. I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. Okie dokie. On to the next thing. There we go. We're gonna need the straps again for this, because you're like the muscles on the core of the body, the abs, the pecs, just like the entire back. They're just so dense and there's so much going on there that there's no way that your grip strength is ever going to even out with those. So I would use straps so that your grip is not a limiting factor in your exercises for chest, back, and abs. All right, let's warm up. Let's do big 5. All right, 110. Yeah, let's do 110. 110 is really bad. They'd be the max weight. All right, we're doing this unilaterally. Ooh, biceps looking nice. Love that. 18 minutes, 19 minutes, okay. Eight and 2. Drop the weight. Four. And 2 portions. See, when you do drop sets, that first set, you do the max 6, 8, 10, 12 reps. Your drops, you don't try to do that much. 3, 4, 5, 6, even 2. You're going to do less. That's just the nature of drop sets. Other side now. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Bro is built. I think I did 8. Yeah, I did 8. My brain's fried. The blood is in the muscles, not my brain right now. Uh-huh. I'm dying. And now what I like to do with this one, because the back is just that strong, yes, I have hit failure on both sides, but I know I got more in the tank when I put both arms together. So we're going to go up to 143, I think is what they... This is so weird. They do it in increments of 10 pounds or 12 pounds, 11 pounds or whatever. Actually, no, 165. Let's do 165. Just take that shit to failure. Release. We're already sitting here. The machine's already set up. It takes what? Another 30 seconds? I got time for that. Let's do it. Why not? Dunzo. There's no wipey poos. Damn. Ah. Yeah. We're at 24, 25 minutes with 2 exercises left. And they're short exercises too, so we're in a good place. Damn. Physique is looking good in the mirror. Holy fuck. Let's flip the camera on that. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. That's annoying. You know what? Should get closer. There we go. All right. Oh, he's letting that down. Let's go. Hachi. I was about to go on. And we want to go right around this height. Yeah. Right there. Now, for simplicity's sake, I don't add weight to this. It's just body weight to failure. Stop looking at my ass. The way that I do this is I tuck my knees in and I lean forward. That way it's more of a chest emphasized dip instead of a tricep emphasized dip. You'll see that right here. We're going to sit for maybe 15 seconds. Got a slight recovery. You know? Feels good to be back in the gym. I started a new job. They had all this training and stuff. They went for an entire month. And I thought I could handle it, but it was way more strenuous than I expected. And I just had to cut the gym out of the schedule for a little bit. You know the grind is real when you don't even have time to exercise. Anyways, that was way more than 15 seconds rest. Let's see. A little lat spread. Hey. That's actually a pretty fucking good lat spread. Jeez. From the back, at least. Ooh. Okay. I've never been big on posing. I don't care all that much for it, but I respect when it look good. Last one. All right. We're at 29 minutes. On to our last exercise. We're making good time. The chest and back is usually another one of those that runs over 30 minutes for me. All right. Let's do this. Raise this a little bit. There we go. Good insertions too. I'm fortunate with the insertions. So because this one is not for bodybuilding purposes, it's not for muscle growth, we're doing it a little bit differently. We're not doing drop sets or anything like that. We're just going to keep it the same weight, at 10 reps each, 3 sets, call it a day. We're alternating between back extensions and face pulls. So we're about to see what that looks like. I'm doing 50 pounds, by the way, super light, because you don't want to fuck up your lower back. I done that before and I hated it. I couldn't deadlift for 3 months without severe pain. All right. And also with the lower back, you don't want to bend the lower back. Only the upper back can bend. But the lower back stays stiff, and your hips do the hinge motion. All right, we did 10, now we're doing face pulls. All right, back to the back extensions. Face pulls again. And so the reason for the face pulls for mobility is you think about old people, what are their limitations? One of which is raising their arms over their head. They can't do that. All right, let me make sure these straps are good. And all we have is one more face pulls and then we're done. Any wipes? There is. All right, wipe you off too, you dirty bitch.